𝑍�𝋼𝍊𝋼 is back after, I don't know, many weeks of no video. Sorry for that. It's just that I don't have anything really new to show. And anyway, for the newcomers, I'm going to make a what I eat in a day video, and maybe several days in a row. Let's see. At this point, I don't know how long I'm going to film it, but let's do it, because at the moment I don't have any translation jobs, so I'm going to take care of my English YouTube channel. So now it's autumn in France, and there's still enough delicious fruits to eat. It's really easy to buy fruit when you don't have a big budget here. If you focus on cheap things like bananas and grapes that are still in season for now, and you know, the usual pumpkin, potato, rice, white rice. Oh, now, my hair looks really good now. I don't know if you can see, but it's so shiny. Oh. It's detangled really easily. Yesterday I tried for the first time rice water as a conditioner for the hair, and I love it. I know it smells good. Okay, so let me explain when I'm here. So I soaked, let's say, a cup of rice in 4 cups of water, tap water or filtered water, and I kept it in the fridge for 24 hours. Then I filtered the rice to separate the rice and the rice water, the dipping water, if you will. And the next day in the morning I washed my hair the usual way. My new usual way is, I told you, it's warm water and rubbing like that for a few minutes everywhere on the scalp, and then rinsing. And that's how I clean my hair at the moment. I don't use shampoo very much, maybe once a month with shampoo. And after cleaning my hair, well, I rinse it and I make it dry with the towel, just, you know, like that. And then when my hair is semi-dry, I pour the rice water with the head down. You cannot see, but you know, head down. It's about 2 cups of rice water on my head. What's happening here? Whoa. And I let it sit for 20 minutes, you know, with a towel around. It smells good. And after that I rinse it with cold water with head down again, and wow, love it. Some people tell me, be careful, there's too much protein in rice, but you know, I wash my hair between the conditioner sessions, so I'm not too worried about that. Anyway, maybe it looks better like that. Yeah, okay. YouTube will like it better. Oh, let's go crazy. And anyway, back to the topic, what I eat and health, etc. As you can see, I don't have any wrinkle here. You know, there's no filter. It's pretty good. And I'm 38 years old. I think I'm not doing too bad, considering how many sunburns I got when I was younger, and considering the alcohol I drank and the bad food I had. So I've been on a high-carb low-fat for 12 years and I'm never going back. Sometimes I have something fattier in my diet, and then the day after I have a pimple, you know, growing somewhere on my face with, you know, maybe a few drops of oil. And then once the pimple has appeared, it takes like a week to disappear. Oh. So anyway, I have a confession to make. Yesterday my mom came here with a dessert. I thought it was high carb low fat, and no, afterwards she told me there was 40 grams of vegan margarine in it. Oh, I felt so sick afterwards. So I ate it at about 3 p.m. and I was feeling quite nauseous for the rest of the day. I couldn't have dinner, I was ugh. And after that cake incident, I told my mom not to make us desserts anymore because it's too heavy on the digestion, man. It's not the first time I tell her, but it looks like I have to remind her sometimes that no, thank you, we don't want that at all. It might taste good initially, but it's not worth it. The only kind of dessert I want from her or someone else It's, you know, jam, or I don't know, bread and jam, these kind of things. So I'm telling you that because it reminded me of the rule that if you let something slip, you know, with people around you, your family, your friends, they're going to think that, oh, it's okay, this person wants to eat this kind of thing, so I'm going to bring that every time because, yeah, why not? No, you have to show boundaries, respectfully, of course. So I told it to my mom this way. I said, Mom, your cake was really delicious, but, you know, I ate it all like I would eat a whole bread, and I felt so sick, I couldn't eat anymore till dinner. So please don't make us any fatty desserts, ever. Don't make us desserts. So I think it was respectful enough, and that's how you can spin it. And this morning I felt hungry again, and thirsty, of course, like every morning. Yeah, in the morning I have some wrinkle here because I eat quite a lot of salt at dinner usually, or at lunch. And anyway, I get dehydrated at night from breathing, and I breathe through the nose. Huh? So I cannot imagine breathing through the mouth for the whole night. I would not even be able to wake up dry. Okay, so now, I know it's like almost 9 a.m. There's enough light out there, but when I ate breakfast today, it was so dark I had to use a bike light to to lighten the food I was filming. So okay, now I'm going to show you my breakfast today. That's a totally normal breakfast for me. Enjoy. Okay, it's around 7. I have already drunk 2 jars like that. 2 of them is 1 liter of water. Okay, then, okay, you can see better here. That's some chestnut cream that I have made yesterday. It's loaded with sugar and some ripe spotty bananas here. So I'm going to dip the bananas in the chestnut cream and have my B12 here. This is so good, guys. Who in their right minds would quit sugar? They should quit fatty desserts if they want healthy levels of insulin in their bodies. As you can see, I finished the whole cup of chestnut cream. It's so good, so sweet, with some chunks in it. And the banana peels go to the compost buckets on our balcony here. And over there on the property, we cannot see it, but it's over there behind the building. There's a huge compost container. Nice, huh? I just went to the market and this is what I bought. There are some good quality persimmons. Look at them. They're really big and bright color. They don't look damaged. That translucent part is actually the ripe part at the top. And to preserve them, I make them rest on the leaf part. Okay, I got some small sweet potatoes too. I got that as a gift, some garlic and some lemon. I don't usually buy lemon. And here are some dates, 𝍊🋼🍊. Well, there's lots of reflection, but they look juicy enough and good. And that's the park that leads me back to home. I'm back outside for getting mushrooms, but first, let me show you beautiful autumn in here. I have picked some nettle here. It's nice and loaded with minerals. And it tastes so good in a soup. I'm going to a clearing at the top of a hill in the forest where I spotted a lot of young edible mushrooms 2 days ago. So I hope they're big and waiting for me. On the way I found another spot of chestnuts. There's so many of them at the moment. Okay, this one is big enough, but you know, the others are quite small. So I pass, and I have already picked a lot of chestnuts on the bicycle path recently. Here they are, so many of them, and that's only one spot in the field. Look, they are particular because they have a ring that slides, so you cannot be mistaken about this mushroom. This one is edible. Alright, I have 2 full bags of these mushrooms. I cannot take any more, and
Yeah, there's too many. I don't know if you can see them, but some of them are big. It's okay, I don't need to take everything. Maybe someone else will pick them or whatever. It is recycled into the soil. I think I have never shown you that view here on this channel. Isn't it beautiful? That's my town. Okay, now time to go down. For lunch, I'm going to cook some basmati rice. It was a 5 kilo bag from Lidl, not parboiled. Okay, so I'm just checking the weight here and cook it separately. Okay, that's 160 grams, and I'm going to use the ratio 1 volume of rice for 1.5 volumes of water for perfect cooking with low heat and closed lid. While the rice cooks here, I'm thinking I will use half of that bag and fry it here in a non-stick pan with water and no oil. It will shrink a lot. And I will add pepper and salt. So just to show you the gills of the mushroom, they should be nice and white and extremely soft. And the mushroom should smell good. If it smells a bit bad, don't take it. So the gills must be white and not black or gray or dark brown. If they are dark, it means it's oxidized and not good for consumption. And I like the top. It looks like little scales, no? It's quite typical. Plus the ring that slides that I showed you. And they're called 𝍊𝑋�𝍊, among others. So this becomes this. It reduces a lot, huh? Almost like spinach. No, do half-half.
You've got so many mushrooms, it's insane. We've got like 100 euros worth of mushrooms.
Yeah, so many. Okay, my meal is ready. Lots of rice and delicious mushroom.
Before
Yes.
you do that, I just want to inform you.
Yeah. Yes. As for the seasoning, I cooked the rice with sugar and salt, and the mushrooms with salt and the pepper, freshly ground pepper. And then some vegan sweet vanilla goo. I ate 3 more of them while doing some Russian. A few days ago I went to the mountain on the crest for a 43-kilometer loop, running and walking. And since then I have a sensitive knee, and that's why I don't want to exercise for now for a few days. So at the moment I'm just resting and it feels good. Paul is making the sauce for dinner. Don't look at the mess there, it's all from the mushrooms. So we put like a lot of mushrooms there and a stock cube. And did you add water?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, just a tiny bit of water, like 1/8 of a cup.
Yeah, and pepper and
You're
that's
going to
it?
add some pepper now. And
Yeah.
that's it, just stock cube and pepper, and it should be good.
nice. And blend it. Okay. So we put like this amount in the pot.
Yeah. Would you like some pasta with your mushrooms, man?
Okay, that's for you and me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my bowl. Big and deep. That was too many mushrooms. I could finish my bowl. The beginning was tasty, but then it was too much. I still managed to finish it, but Paul couldn't. His bowl was bigger and he got sick of it. So he put the rest in the compost bin. As you can see, it's already getting dark. It's 6:30 autumn and it's not even winter yet. So I'm done with the meals today. I'm really full after all these mushrooms. Too much protein. It was not a very usual day, but okay, tomorrow is going to be more normal for me. So stay tuned for tomorrow. And I've written a new ebook. It's about the sugar diet, my version of the sugar diet. I talk about all these topics here. So if you're interested, check the link in the description of the video. And I see you probably tomorrow for more normal meals.